Hi everyone! I wanted to make a video about portion sizes and just to show you a few common foods that you should be eating and how to visually tell whether or not your portions are too big or not. So I'm going to start off with fats and olive oil. Olive oil, coconut oil, sunflower oil, any kind of oil you have, doesn't matter, it's got the same amount of calories in it. 10 grams is 90 calories. Fat has 9 calories per gram, doesn't matter where it comes from. So, to visualise, that is 10 grams of olive oil in a shot glass. That's about a tablespoon, just over a tablespoon. So next time you're pouring it in a pan or over your salad, just be aware of how much you're actually putting in. Sticking on fats, but moving on to my favourite variety now, we've got peanut butter. Peanut butter is about 20 grams for a decent sized portion, which looks like that, okay? A heaped teaspoon. Be careful next time you're digging the fork or the knife or the spoon into the peanut butter jar because you're probably eating a lot more than you think you are. That 20 grams there has about 130 calories in it, so be wary of peanut butter. It's so good though. Okay, rice next. A dry weight of rice, when people are cooking it, they'll normally get a cup, scoop it into the rice, you know, half a cup per person or a full cup for two. Let's just visualise that, okay? I've weighed out 50 grams of dry weight rice and it's less than quarter of a cup, a little tiny cup. When you cook 50 grams of dry weight rice, which looks like that, so not a lot, it grows into 125 grams of cooked rice, which is the same as half a packet of microwave rice. And those microwave packets are designed for 2 people. Okay, so just be wary of that next time you're measuring out your rice. Might be worth getting the scales out. Next, we're moving on to potatoes, and sweet potatoes in particular. So what I've done is I've weighed out 150 grams of sweet potatoes, but I've visualized it for you as 3 ice cream scoops. It's not very appetizing looking, but everybody knows what size an ice cream scoop is. So next time you're faced with a massive pot of potatoes, don't just delve in. You know, have a look at what size is on your spoon. Is that the same size as an ice cream scoop? 3 of those, 114 calories if we're talking about sweet potatoes. And to be honest, white potatoes don't have much difference calorie-wise. They might be a little bit higher. Moving on to bananas. Medium-sized banana, about, I don't know, what's that, 6 inches or so, weighs about 140 grams. Take the skin off, it takes it down to about 100 grams, and bananas have got 1 calorie per gram. So if you've got a small banana, you're probably looking at about 80 calories or so. If it's a really long one, you might be looking at about 120 to 130 calories. So just, I don't know, weigh the bananas you got at home and see what they are, and it'll hopefully give you a bit more visual of what you're eating. And finally, pasta. So a portion of pasta is 75 grams dry, which looks, if you're having spaghetti, like that. So not a lot. Just be aware that pasta does expand, and that tiny little 75 gram portion has got 255 calories in it. The difference between whole wheat pasta and white pasta, the main difference is the fibre content and the carb content. There's not much difference in terms of calories. White pasta has slightly more, but not enough to make a major difference really. A lot more fibre in whole wheat pasta, so definitely that would be my recommendation if you're going to have spaghetti. And that's it. Hopefully that's given you a bit more of a visual idea about what sort of foods you should be eating and how much of them. And if you've got any questions or you want to know a specific food, portion sizes, let me know, comment below, and we'll get back to you. Thanks.